Not really? All right, you want to speak on that? Not really? All right, how much time you got clean? 17 months. God bless. That's like somebody upstairs or around the building, walking around outside on the bus stop to handle your business, point A, point B, back here, and your mind is obsessing over injustice. And if you obsess, who got revenge on their heart? Who got revenge on their heart? If you see them, it's on. Who's the best to give karma? Are you going to let them have it? You sure? Alright, who know hurt people hurt people? Is that true?
Very.
Yeah, alright, okay, alright. Next one right here. Hey, how y'all doing? What's up? Hey, next one. Dominates the conversations and makes no concessions. Who dominates conversations and make no concessions? You know what that is? That means if when you talking, I'm listening. When I start talking, you start walking. Everybody catch that? Everybody catch that? What you gotta say is very important, so I listen. What I gotta say is just important, but you don't give a damn. When I talk, you walk. When you talk, I listen. Anybody like that in here? King babies. Nobody in here like that? Ah, okay. Yeah. Anybody try to talk people? Over talk people? Anybody? Nobody? When you're wrong, do you still beef when you're wrong? Like Biggie said, even though when he was wrong, he still got his point across. All right, dominates conversations and make no concessions. How about when you go home to your ladies or your kids? How many men in here are not humble? Who's prideful? Who's arrogant? Who's self-righteous? Who know it all? Who got all the answers? At times I thought I did, right? How many guys believe that women are only supposed to be in two places in your home? Women only supposed to be positioned in two positions in the home. That's the bedroom and the kitchen. Who believe that? Who believe that? Who believe women have a voice? Very good. Very good. All right. Okay. Dominates conversations, make no concessions. All right. We got to stay humble. Hey, who demonstrates pride? Who demonstrates pride? My man partner Rob, he said, yo, pride stands for the primary reason I die early. Primary reason I die early because it's hard to ask for help. Anybody here, it's hard to ask for help? Why? Yeah, hands went up. I love when brothers get honest. Come on, why is it hard to ask for help?
Ego.
Who said that? What's your name? T. Ego, you got it? Okay. Are you working on asking for help? All right, very good. Is it important too?
Yeah.
Very good. How much time you have clean? Give it to all. God bless you. Hey, who know how it is to stand on the bus stop with no money in your pocket and humbly get on the bus and ask the bus driver, can you take this ride for free? That's humility. Hey, and the cats who don't do that, we sneak on the bus or walk right past the bus driver and go sit down. And there's some bus drivers, if you get the right one, he won't move the bus till your ass get up. And hold everybody up, all because you're pride. Pride. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. And what's another example of pride? Oh, guy just came home from prison. This happened like a couple months ago. And came home from prison, had his kids in the car. Road rage, angry, individual. Stop the car, get out the car, get murdered. And his babies are still in the car. Pride always come before what? The fall. Who here working with that ego? I seen Devil's Advocate the other day. Vanity is my favorite sin. Vanity, ego, pride all live on the same street. Vanity, ego, pride all live on the same street. How about defense mechanisms? How many guys put their walls up? You came in here with your luggage, you came in here with your ID, and you came in here with invisible tools. And you start building invisible wall. Cement, bricks. Cement, bricks. Cement, more bricks. Cement, bricks. And the walls is up. So staff, clinicians, techs, supervisors cannot get what? Certified peer specialists can't what? Get to me. I'm insulated, but I'm also in prison. Let me say that again. I'm insulated, but I'm still in prison. Because my walls is up and I got trust issues. Anybody got trust issues in here? It's hard to trust? Yeah, why? You might want to talk about that? You might want to talk about that? That trust issues? Come on, what's your name? What's up, son?
Just feel like, you know, like that you couldn't.
Uh-huh.
Because one type of trust issues, I got anger issues.
Okay.
Like somebody coming in do the wrong thing, get too comfortable. Now I gotta get physical. I don't know where it's gonna go, so I just shut it down my whole way. Stop certain things. Like somebody can talk to me and I'll probably give them a couple of words back, but if I don't feel they vibe or I feel like they somebody that's gonna be too like comfortable or like I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna talk to them. Yeah, everything gonna be a simple like 2-word answer. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you got discernment when you're dealing with people. Very good. I'm going to sign you out clean, brother. All right, give it to him. God bless you. So we're going back. For those who just turn your ears on, turn your ears up. We're talking about the heart, the cold heart, the black heart. And these are some of the elements that come out of a cold heart. Number 1, deny that a conflict exists. Number 2, dislikes confrontation. Number 3, rehearsing personal injustices, which cause me to have revenge on the person who hurt me. Number 4, dominates conversations. Number 5, I'm prideful. Number 6, who deceive people how you really feel. Who deceive people how you really feel. Who know about Kirk Bride? Kirk Bride got number check-ins. How you feel today, Mr. McKnight? I'm a 10. Lying my ass off. I'm really a 2. Anybody hear that? But if I let you know how I really feel, now they're going to have a conference. Now they're going to have kumbaya. Now they're going to pull out the Bibles or the Qurans and I'm one-on-one therapist. I don't listen. Mind your goddamn business. Let me handle my number 2 by my own. I don't need your assistance. So I keep my mouth shut and act as if everything's okay. When in actuality, I'm dying. Deceiving men on how you really feel. Come on.
That go back to like you were saying, right? Where like the person who talks don't want to listen. I be feeling like certain motherfuckers like I'm not calling like I feel like certain people they don't care, so why even waste my time like explaining to somebody? If I see somebody genuinely like care, I'll stop and bust it up with them and let them know my problem. Like this is what I'm going through. For the most part, like my girl, she in psychology. They did her professor did this drawing. They made all the students go downtown, right? And if somebody stopped and said, "Hey, how you doing?" They had to really tell them everything that was going on. It was like, don't nobody really want to know how you doing. It's just a gesture, a contract. Hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, how I'm doing. I got this bill that's not paid.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with that. I just want you to say how you doing too.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Right.
So that's how it is. Like I be feeling like nobody
really cares.
So I take it to certain people. I don't know. I feel something right now. Like I'm deep and I talk to them.
Right.
He was just in the body. Like because he probably got shit on his plate.
Right.
Shit on their plate. And I understand. Like I can't take this so much because of what I'm going to do. I'm struggling. So if a motherfucker to drop all his shit on me, I'm like, I love to help you, but I can't. I'm trying to help him. So I understand it, but so that's why I really don't share with everybody. Like,
I got you. Good food, brother. Thanks for sharing it.
I even think about the staff members. They should be covering that some.
Right.
Most of them. Like, man, like I had to really step back and think like, they sit here and deal with our shit, but at the same time, they us. They just got a little bit of green time and everything, but like, I'm like, I had to really sit back and think about that.
That's real. Let me say, what's your name again? Julio. Julio. And I work at 60th and Catherine. Anybody know about the recovery program called Surge? West Philadelphia, right? And it was a young boy. They said I was working. I do staff. I cook Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and on Saturdays and Sundays I'm staff. I work from 3 to 11. And the phone rang. He said, "Dirk, go out back." One of the dudes, he out there unconscious. So I go out back. When I go out back, young guy, he folding like you fold a chair. That's how his body was. So love, compassion kicked in, picked him up, stood him up, put him on the chair, sat him down. The other staff member said, "Go get some water." Got some cold water, poured it on his back. He started to come to. Put it on his water, he started to come to. But he still didn't know where he was, right? But what God was showing me was, we don't have morning meditations in the morning up there. We also, it's because of COVID and all that, but listen, but men don't talk in there. So the dude just walk around his room, come down, get some coffee, eat some breakfast, get some lunch, go back upstairs, go to the store. That's it. And what brought us here, we're not talking about what brought us here. And you're right. And when cats don't care to listen, care to share, listen, why is my hand going up? I'm just wasting time. I'm just bitten. It's like if I'm on D block. Hear what I'm saying? But this ain't prison. This ain't no goddamn funeral. This ain't no cemetery. This ain't no witness protection program. It's a recovery program for us to get our lives together. And when he get real, he get real. When he go in, he go in. When he don't care, he don't care. When I get serious, you get serious. And it becomes an atmosphere of recovery of men who want to get back in their position. But if you sit still for so long and get some juice from a store, and every time you get a bottle of juice and you pick it up off the counter, and guess what? All the flavors where at the bottom. So before we drink it, we gotta what? Shake it. So when we get shook, then all the flavor come up. That's why I come to shake it up. And I want y'all to shake me up. I got 13 years, but all I got is today. I'm clean and crazy on a lot of given days. That's real. Julio, thank you, brother. But listen, you keep sharing, brother. Keep sharing, man. That's real important, man, because you really help a lot of brothers, all right? How about this right here? A, who distrusts the motives of others? Who distrusts the motives of others? Anybody? Why? Go back to trust. Your hand was up right there in the black. Come on. Come on. You next, brother. What's your name? What's up, brother? Okay. You been hurt? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. Are you working to try to be another man? A new man? All right, very good. I'm going to send you a claim. Give it to him. God bless you. Brother man, come here real quick, brother. Come here. What you was going to say? Come on, what's your name?
David.
What's up, brother? All right.
That's
Okay. Your stammer, you over there. Feel what?
Fearful that I may be hurt again.
Okay. Okay. All right. But that's life, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Thanks. Love your honesty. I'm going to sign you a claim.
I'm 47 days.
Give it to him. God bless you. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike. Mike, listen. Mike is angry. Mike have a button. Right? The enemy always work through what? Us. To get to what? To us. Everybody catch that? So if Mike is angry, here's the button right here. I'm a provocateur. My job is to make him angry, make him frustrated, make him bitter, make him violent, make him fight, make him strike out, make him leave here when he got so many blessings waiting for him. So if Mike every day is not working on his anger, the guy who comes to provoke him will always hit that button and he will always set off. But if Mike start to what? Pull out the Quran, start to pull out the Bible, pull out the big book, pull out the NA text, and start identifying why he's angry. Here I come the next day, pushing that button, no response. And nothing going on. And he's smiling. And he hugging me. And he praying for me. And nothing. Because the button I was pushing, he worked on it. Everybody catch that? That's real. That's real. Now, the provocateur got to go to somebody else and push his button to get him out of rise. And that's how the enemy moves in here. When you commit it, thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
That came out of nowhere. But listen, when you committed, when we committed to get our lives together, get ready for turbulence. When you committed to get your lives together, get ready for turbulence. It's coming. Trust and believe that. My man. And listen, we're going to get hurt. Everybody hear that? We're going to get hurt. All right? We got to learn how to feel, deal, and heal from what we're feeling. How about this right here? Who ears go deaf when you hear I'm sorry? Anybody ears go deaf? When you hear I'm sorry, I apologize. My mother said, listen. I said, Ma, I ain't going to smoke no more crack. I ain't going to do no more weed. I ain't going back to jail. She said, shut up. Show me. Tired of your goddamn mouth. She said, when you bring your black ass in my house, clap your hands. Because your hands are clapping, you can't be stealing none of my... That's how my mom was, right? But listen, I did my mother, she said, Wilson, that's my father's name. Wilson, he stole the TV. Wilson, he got the checkbook. Wilson, he got the camcorder. Wilson, get the car keys. I'm going to kill my firstborn. And I remember them riding around Baltimore City, and they found me. And they said, get your black ass in here. And I was scared. And they caught me. They pulled right up on me, right? And they opened up the door up, and I was about to get in the car. My mother bust out crying. And I started to cry. And we both was crying. And they drove me to a recovery program called I Can't, We Can in Baltimore City. And I was good for like 60 days, but I was back off to the races. You know why? Because the old man who loved drugs, who do anything to get the drugs, was still alive. I never buried him. I always fed him foolishness. And that man stayed strong. He never died. And before you know it, he was what? Off to the races once again. Spiritual warfare. Whoever you feed inside of you will what? Grow. Whoever we don't decide to feed ourselves will starve to death. That's the spiritual warfare. All right? Spiritual warfare. Everybody know about that? Spiritual warfare? Hey, how about this right here, y'all? What time we at, Mike? Okay, all right. Oh, okay, all right. No, I ain't going that long. What time? No. All right, we're like 7:15, 7:20, all right? All right, let's go here. Off the books. Off the books. Let's go here. Let's go here. Depression. How many men get depressed? What causes depression?
Being not wanted, you know what I'm saying, or feeling.
Okay. You still feel like that?
No, I'm good.
Very good. I mean, how much time y'all clean?
I got 38 days.
Give it to all. God bless you. Who else? Depression. Where it come from?
I'm not getting my way.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Not, something don't go right. Cut everybody off.
Oh, you.
Then I be in the most dangerous place. My own self.
Okay. So you like the kid who bring the basketball to the basketball court, and you don't get picked up, you take your ball home. All right. You still like that?
No.
My man, very good. How much time y'all clean, soldier?
Since January, I don't want to say much.
Hey, all right. God bless you.